Hi, we just finished meeting for pronunciation practice on Tuesday, February 28th. And we started with words I didn't see before. I guess I started with pepper instead of water. So I'm going to use a D, even though it's a flap, water. It's very quick, water, but just think of it as a D and you won't sound wrong. Water, water. And the vowel is ah, as in hot. Where is that? Here, hot water. And paper is A, as in hey. There, paper. So your tongue has to rise. Excuse me, pepper. The vowel is E, as in head. Pepper. And if you say it together, salt and pepper, you don't have to say and. You use the syllabic in noise. Salt, pepper. You don't have to make the T because once your tongue goes to the T position, then you make the noise. Salt and pepper, salt and pepper, salt and pepper. Korea, Korea, and career. I have a career in Korea. Elizabeth. You can say Elizabeth, but it's very correct. And since the E is not stressed, most people will change it to or I. Elizabeth. I say Elizabeth, but Elizabeth. Nicknames could be Beth, Liz, Lizzie. You have two options. You can say genuine or genuine. Doesn't matter, it's not stressed, or it can sound like wine. And I went ahead and spelled this like regular wine to help you remember genuine, but that's not as common as the first one, genuine. And 9 and 10 are spelled different and they have different meanings, but they sound the same. Allude. The first one with an E, number 9, means to get away. The words elude me, meaning I can't find the words. The words are running away. And allude with an A means to say something indirectly, like refer to something without saying it directly. What are you alluding to? Meaning, what are you trying to say? Say it directly. This came up in last week's and I didn't know how to pronounce it, so my guess was rolled because it looks like road with an L. And I looked it up after the meetup and found out that it is rual, rual doll. So the doll part was right. But I've heard since then, I've looked it up and I've seen a lot of news stories, and a lot of American news people are pronouncing it rolled the way that it looks. But I found some old videos of this man introducing himself, and he pronounced it rual. Unilaterally. Unilaterally. It's a lot of syllables. Unilaterally. Employers cannot unilaterally change your contract terms. Herbivore. Don't say the H, just start with the Herbivore. And herbs. Don't say the H. Herbs. If it's a man's name, it will start with an H and you say the H. Herb. Herb. Comfortable. Make an M and then an F. Comf. You have to have the airflow before you stop it with the T. Comfortable and uncomfortable. Fortunately, it you chin and then it, but don't say the T. Fortunately. Taboo. Taboo. Arbiter. Arbiter. This is a person who makes a judgment, and it's usually in the United States used for more legal situations. And it's similar to a referee, but that's usually used in the United States to refer to a guy in sports who's making the judgments. Vowel. So make a V, top teeth on your bottom lip. Vowel. Vowel. And I was happy to have Stella here today so we could learn how to pronounce this correctly. And I looked it up in the dictionary and it had the NY last time. Was that yesterday? As the second one. So that would be less common, but it should be the more common one. Nya, gnocchi. And a French word, barrage. So we can pronounce it with the j, barrage, or with the j, barrage. Americans will say the j probably more often. Barrage, barrage. Oeuvre, oeuvre. It's the weird like took, and not oo like who. So it's not oeuvre, but oeuvre. Focaccia. And this whole time, my whole life, I've said focaccia. 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 So I'm glad to know how to pronounce some of those things that I like to order. Thanks. And if you weren't here, I hope you can join us next time. And maybe I'll see you tomorrow for intonation practice. Thanks. Have a good day.